strategies for letting stoicism penetrate your personality. Hi everyone. Life can sometimes feel full of challenges and pressure, but it's in those very difficulties that we find opportunities to grow. As Epictetus once said, the greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it. Today, we'll explore 10 Stoic strategies to transform adversity into opportunity, not just through theory, but with practical steps you can apply right away. This is your journey to mastering your mind, staying resilient in tough times, and living a more positive life. If you're ready, let's dive in. And don't forget to hit subscribe so you won't miss out on more valuable content ahead. Part 1. Focus on what you can control. Have you ever felt like you're trying to control everything, but the harder you try, the more overwhelming it gets? An unexpected rainstorm, an impossible deadline, or an unfair criticism, you can't change these things. But here's the secret Stoicism teaches us. You don't need to control everything, you just need to control yourself. Epictetus said it best. Happiness doesn't come from controlling the world, but from controlling your mind. Imagine you're a sailor in the middle of a storm. The wind howls, the waves crash, you can't control the sea. But what can you do? You adjust the sails and hold the wheel steady. That's how we face life's challenges. So, how do we apply this strategy? It's simple. Identify the problem. What's stressing you out? Work, relationships, or something else? Separate. What can you change? What can't you change? For example, you might not reduce your workload, but you can plan your time better or change how you respond to pressure. Let go. Release what's out of your hands. This doesn't mean giving up. It means focusing your energy on what truly matters. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not external events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Try asking yourself every evening, did I focus on what I could control today? If not, tomorrow is a new chance. What do you think? This is just the first strategy, but it's already a game changer. And trust me, the next ones are even more powerful. Keep watching and you'll learn how to turn every challenge into an opportunity for growth. Part 2. Building positive relationships. Think back to a difficult time in your life. Who was there for you, listening and helping you through it? Moments like these remind us that meaningful relationships aren't just a source of support. They're a powerful strength that helps us overcome challenges. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that humans are not meant to live in isolation. Marcus Aurelius said, "We are born to live for one another, like hands or rows of teeth, all working together as one." The connections we build not only make us stronger, but also bring deeper meaning to our lives. But how do we build truly meaningful relationships? Sometimes it starts with the smallest actions we often overlook. Ask yourself, have I taken time today to really listen to someone? Or did I say thank you for something small but meaningful? Your answer might make you realize that we often get so caught up in personal goals that we forget how powerful a simple phrase like "thank you for always being there" can be in deepening a relationship. Also, remember that you don't always have to agree with others. One of the best ways to build lasting relationships is to respect differences. Maybe you and a friend don't see eye to eye on a certain issue, but that doesn't mean you can't find common ground, or at least treat each other with kindness. Seneca once said, "Wherever there is a human being, there is an opportunity for kindness." Each of us has the chance to spread kindness through a conversation, a smile, or even a simple gesture. So today, take a few moments to think about the important people in your life. Send them a message, ask how they're doing, or simply take the time to listen. Small actions like these can have a huge impact on strengthening your relationships. Do you feel how this makes everything a little lighter? Keep nurturing positive connections in your life, because in the next section, we'll dive into one of the most crucial skills we all need to cultivate: patience. Part 3. Cultivating patience. Have you ever wondered why we often lose patience over the smallest things, like waiting in line, being stuck in traffic, or someone taking too long to reply to a message? It's these little moments that tend to frustrate us, but Stoic philosophy looks at them in an entirely different way. Rather than viewing patience as enduring something, think of it as an opportunity to train your mind. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If you are distressed by anything external, the pain is not due to the thing itself, but to your estimate of it." In other words, you have the choice to face challenges with calmness and strength. Let me share something interesting with you. The next time you feel irritated while waiting, instead of losing your temper, treat it as a test for yourself. Can you get through it while maintaining your composure? If you want to start practicing today, here's a simple tip. When you feel impatient, pause, take a few deep breaths, and ask yourself, how important is this really? What can I learn from this? Patience doesn't just help you deal with small inconveniences. It builds a resilient mind capable of handling much bigger challenges. Are you ready to give it a try? If so, keep watching, because up next, we'll explore how humility can lighten many of life's burdens. Part 4. Practicing humility. Have you ever felt like your ego made things more complicated? Maybe in an argument, you tried too hard to prove you were right. Or maybe you felt pressure to appear perfect in front of others. The truth is, sometimes our ego is the heaviest burden we carry. Stoic philosophy teaches that humility doesn't make you small, it helps you see the bigger picture of life. Epictetus once said, "Remember, you are an actor in the play of life. Your role may be short or long, but what matters is that you perform it well." To practice humility, you don't need to overhaul your entire life. You can start small. When someone gives you feedback, instead of being defensive, listen with the intention to learn. Admit that you don't know everything, and that's okay. The willingness to learn is what truly makes you stronger. Don't forget to thank those who have helped you along your journey, even with a simple thank you. Marcus Aurelius, even as an emperor, remained humble in everything he did. He once wrote, "Do not act as if you were going to live 10,000 years. Life is short. Fulfill your purpose, do your duty, and embrace your destiny." Humility helped him lead an empire, and it can also help you navigate life with a lighter heart. Doesn't this make everything feel a little easier? Think about how you can apply humility in your life today. And don't go anywhere, because in the next section, we'll dive into the transformative power of gratitude, a practice that can completely change how you see the world around you. Part 5. Practicing gratitude. Have you ever noticed how much time we spend complaining about what we don't have, while forgetting to appreciate what we do? In Stoic philosophy, gratitude is not just about saying thank you. It's a mindset that shifts your focus from scarcity to abundance, from negativity to positivity. Seneca once said, "A grateful mind is a great mind, and that mind attracts great things." This philosophy teaches us that when we appreciate even the smallest things, we unlock the richness of life. So, how can you practice gratitude every day? Keep a gratitude journal. Each night before bed, write down 3 things you're grateful for. It could be a delicious meal, a meaningful conversation, or simply the warmth of the morning sun. This habit helps you focus on the positives rather than dwelling on stress or disappointment. Practice mindfulness. When enjoying a cup of tea, savor its flavor. When walking outside, notice the fresh air around you. These small, everyday moments can become sources of joy when you pause to truly appreciate them. Express gratitude to others. Don't hesitate to say thank you or show appreciation to those around you. A heartfelt thank you can strengthen relationships and create positive connections. Shift your perspective. When faced with challenges, ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Or how can I turn this challenge into an opportunity? Asking these questions helps you find the silver lining, even in tough situations. Build a gratitude habit. Start your day or end your evening with a moment of gratitude, whether it's for a person, an opportunity, or even yourself. This simple routine keeps your mind focused on the good. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "Dwell on the beauty of life. Watch the stars and see yourself running with them." Gratitude not only helps you see life in a more positive light, but also allows you to fully enjoy the present moment. Ask yourself, what am I grateful for today? If you make this a daily practice, you'll soon realize that life holds more joy than you might have thought. Gratitude is the key to freeing yourself from negativity and discovering happiness in the simplest of things. In the next section, we'll explore how connecting with nature, an endless source of inspiration in Stoic philosophy, can help us find clarity and balance. Stay tuned. Part 6. Acceptance and letting go. Have you ever felt exhausted trying to control things that are completely out of your hands? It could be someone else's behavior, a plan that falls apart, or unexpected events that disrupt your day. It's draining, isn't it? But Stoic philosophy offers this invaluable advice. Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. Epictetus. Acceptance and letting go don't mean giving up or being indifferent to life. It's about deeply understanding that, in some situations, trying to control everything only adds to your stress. Imagine holding a stone in your hand. The harder you grip it, the more your hand hurts. But if you loosen your grip, you'll feel a sense of relief. Life works in the same way. Sometimes, the best thing you can do is let go and focus on what you can actually change. So, how can you practice this? Try starting with this simple exercise. Identify. Write down the things that are stressing you out. Then divide them into two categories, things you can control and things you cannot. Focus. Direct your energy toward the can control category. For the rest, practice accepting that they are beyond your influence. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together." Acceptance not only helps you feel lighter, but also allows you to focus on what truly matters. What do you think? Try loosening your grip on things beyond your control and see the difference it makes. Up next, we'll talk about a virtue that can transform your life: self-discipline. Part 7. Cultivating self-discipline. Have you ever felt like you have so many goals but never quite managed to achieve them? Or maybe you start a new habit but give up after just a few days. This doesn't mean you lack ability, it simply means you haven't fully developed one of your greatest strengths: self-discipline. Stoic philosophy views discipline not as a restriction, but as a tool to help you live in alignment with your values. Marcus Aurelius once said, "If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it." For him, discipline was a guiding principle that helped him lead an empire with integrity. To start cultivating self-discipline, you don't need to make grand changes. Begin with small, manageable steps. Set clear goals. You can't achieve what you want if you don't know what it is. Write down a specific goal, like reading 10 pages of a book each day. Build habits. Small, daily actions repeated over time lead to big changes. For example, if you want to wake up earlier, start by going to bed 15 minutes earlier each night. Track your progress. Keep a record of your accomplishments. Seeing your progress reminds you that you're moving closer to your goal. Here's the most interesting part. Self-discipline doesn't take away your freedom. Instead, it gives you control over your life. When you master your actions, everything becomes clearer and easier. Marcus Aurelius maintained his discipline while facing the immense pressure of leading an empire. If he could do it, so can you. Are you ready to make self-discipline your ally? If so, stay tuned because the next section will guide you through the power of mindfulness, how to live more fully in each moment. Let's keep going. Part 8. Practicing mindfulness. Have you ever felt like life is moving so fast that you don't have time to stop and truly experience the present? We're often so caught up in work, stress, and goals that we forget to pause. But Stoic philosophy teaches us that the present moment is where your true power lies. Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This reminds us that mindfulness isn't just about living in the moment, it's about approaching each moment with awareness and calmness. How can you practice mindfulness? Pause and breathe. When you feel stressed, take a minute to focus on your breath. Feel each inhale and exhale and let your mind settle. Savor the small things. When you drink a cup of tea, don't just drink it. Notice its aroma, the warmth in your hands, and the taste as it touches your tongue. These simple moments can bring you peace. Journal in the evening. Ask yourself, what did I do today to live more fully? Write down your thoughts, feelings, and the things you're grateful for. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, and to love." Practicing mindfulness allows you to see life in its entirety and take control of your emotions. What does mindfulness bring? It doesn't just reduce stress, it helps you focus on what truly matters. You'll find yourself reacting less emotionally to challenges and making wiser decisions. Try setting aside just a few minutes each day to practice mindfulness. Whether it's sitting quietly, listening to the sounds around you, or simply feeling your own presence, it's not just a technique, it's a gift you give to yourself. And if you're wondering, can I start right now? The answer is yes. Try it today. You'll discover that every moment, no matter how small, holds a unique beauty you can savor. Conclusion. We've explored powerful strategies from Stoic philosophy to transform negativity into positivity, focusing on what you can control, building positive relationships, cultivating patience, practicing humility, embracing gratitude, and living mindfully. These aren't just theoretical lessons, they're practical tools you can apply to your daily life. Remember, life isn't always easy, but how you choose to respond to challenges determines the quality of your life. As Marcus Aurelius said, the happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. Start with small actions like appreciating simple joys, practicing self-discipline, or spending a few minutes each day fully present in the moment. These small changes will create a profound impact, helping you not just face life's challenges, but rise above them. You don't have to be a philosopher to live by Stoic principles, you just need to start. Pick one strategy today, apply it to your life, and you'll begin to see the magic of transformation. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Always remember that within every challenge lies an opportunity to grow and turn it into your strength. Wishing you strength, resilience, and peace in every moment of your life.